Tigers and the Buckeyes ready to get it on. McCall will make a fair catch. And Justin Fields tells you about
to settle into the game early with the play calling by Ryan Day against a very aggressive defense.
They're throwing on first down, and K.J. Hill has it. And the steady senior picks up 9 yards.
He leads the receivers on the outside, Isaiah Simmons and A.J. Terrell, the top corner for this game.
They find Benjamin Victor. He's got a catch and a first down.
Throws for Fields against his defense, against soft coverage.
Clemson defense crowding the line. Ryan Day, who is the play caller, no feeling out. The Venables defense coming right at them early. And Dobbins muscles his way for 4.
Attacking downhill, and they've got to be able to tackle a very physical runner with low center of gravity in Dobbins.
Tigers again crowd the line, then back out. Fields has time and fits the ball into a tight window, and the catch is made by the tight end Luke.
Great throw with great accuracy.
Looking to throw again, delivers sideline route. It's Chris Olave. Defender slipped, and he spins down inside the
state offense with the play calling and the tempo.
Fields again looking to throw, loops the ball up. Leaping catch by Garrett Wilson down inside the 10 as the freshman makes a play.
On and off it looks like. Boy, he went up, made a great effort. Boy, I don't know how you wave that off. Officials are talking. Maybe that right foot came down, and Justin Fields are attacking.
And now a whistle before the snap on the first down and 5 play.
Ruling on the field was an incomplete pass. The previous play is under review.
To me,
the requirement is a body part.
Review, the runner's arm touched inbounds prior to going out of bounds. Therefore, we'll have a completed catch at the 5.5-yard line. First down.
Clemson very stingy in the red zone. Opponents have only made 25 trips in here and only scored 10 touchdowns. Fields surveys, dumps it down to Dobbins, who makes the catch but runs out of
offense.
Dobbins slips down as he tries to make the cut at the 5-yard line.
Pattern. Something the players will have to adjust to when they make those sharp cuts.
Been a great drive, but this is a crucial moment early in the game. Ohio State looking to Fields, who scrambles, delivers, broken up beautifully in the end zone. A.J. Terrell got his hand out. Ohio State driving at 71 yards in 10 plays, only 2 running plays, but Clemson stout as usual. Back deep, will they kick it to him? And he'll make a fair catch. Big games, they put Travis back there, and he is...
Attention, likes to talk about the team, but that's a good job.
And it's a pitch, and Etienne gets a block on the edge. A hard hit, knocked out of bounds there. By
great in coverage against the long, tall receivers of Clemson.
Etienne got 8 on first down. Now they fake it to him, and they find Higgins across the middle, who slips a tackle and makes a gain.
And he's smart to see that, pull it, and make the throw.
Lawrence, a keeper, and he's strung out and spun down. Good job on the contain.
Time Ohio State, great contain.
And now Young was eager. His throw downfield to Higgins. Some confusion whether or not it was a free play or a dead ball. Incomplete, out of bounds, but
play. I'm just talking about more about
SEC championship win over Virginia. On 2nd and 5, a little bit of a sprint out into the throw to over. First action this season for Braden Galloway, who was suspended for 12 months since the playoff a year ago. He's flexed out to the left of the formation. Lawrence fakes left, runs right, dives, and it's a first down at the 35. We fake it to Etienne, short throw, and the catch is made on the far side by...
Make them drive the ball.
Nice plan if you can do it.
Yeah.
And hard to eliminate the explosives against this offense. Lawrence looking downfield, now checks it off the hands, nearly intercepted. Dropping into coverage was tough. 4-7. Lawrence has time, delivers low and incomplete. Protection broke down at the last minute. Arnett been solid this year. This is near his career long of 51 from 49. It slid wide right. Ohio State defense gets a stop. Dobbins in the clear. Off to the races. Can they run him down? They cannot. Touchdown, Ohio State. Dobbins, a tremendous workhorse in those 3 tough games down the stretch.
That's why they're going to hand it off. It's exactly what happens here. Good job by Fields. But look at the left side of that offensive line, led by Munford, pushing and winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. Does a good job of that push, and that kind of frees up Dobbins to be able to make that play. And there's a poor angle by the safety, Kayvon Wallace. And you could see that speed. I mean, Dobbins is a thick secondary.
ETN from the 5. Quick burst and then a huge hit. Big collision. Knocked flat right there. Receiver T. Higgins. More on that in a second. ETN dances to the hole. Maria on the Tigers sideline. What can we do? Just a tremendous season. Tremendous momentum off that 3-touchdown game in Charlotte. Empty backfield. Lawrence surveys, scrambles, and fires a bullet, which is incomplete. E10. Lawrence chased by Young, heaves it downfield, has Overton wide open. He tiptoes for a catch in long. But a quick release by the big fella with Young bearing down on him. Clemson needs a spark, and Lawrence as a runner will keep
period up to 10 to 15 times at least.
Lynn J. Dixon motions to the backfield, gets it in the flat. Harrison can't make the tackle, and arriving is Warner to clean it up. The guys have been tremendous defending on 3rd down all year. Opponents under 30%. Lawrence, they pick up the blitz, but the ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Tyreek Smith got in there. Who made the circus catch. Back to return the punt. Spires, and it's a high one. And a fair catch made inside the 10 by Wilson. So, from the 9, Dobbins into heavy traffic.
Start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty.
They have Ohio State pinned here, so see what they do.
Fields from the end zone, flips it short. Matt makes a catch, big collision, and he's knocked out very short. Tigers bouncing around, showing pressure pre-snap on this 3rd and 14. No conservative call. Fields from the end zone delivers. Hill, can he get there? Makes a move, battles, and gets a first down across the...
And wins. Great call, an aggressive approach again by Ryan Day. Backed up inside his own 5-yard line.
Sure was.
Long.
There's your answer.
Yeah, and it shows you the confidence that he has in his quarterback, Justin Fields.
Dobbins starts right, cuts it back, and is dropped after a yard. Fields has protection, almost intercepted. Jumping the route was Kayvon Wallace. Seeing a great chance for an interception. That could have been a potential pick 6. 3rd and long again. They need 9. Fields is pressured and fighting for his life, and he'll be wrestled down by Skalski. And they force the punt from Drew Chrisman. Maury Rogers standing at his 44. Chrisman not as good as he usually does. That will get a friendly roll. Didn't hit it very cleanly, but now, and a misfire on the right side of the offensive line by the Tigers. Hafley will be...
They win tonight.
1st and 15, play action. Lawrence zips it a slant, and Ross goes down, makes the catch.
To the boundary where T. Higgins normally would be.
Joseph Ngata, number 10, the true freshman from California, will also have to step up and help fill that role. ETN runs straight into traffic. Warner stop
on Trevor Lawrence in the pass game.
Ross is over there on the left, single coverage against Arnett. And Fields swarmed under. Lawrence is going to be sacked by Robert Landers, the big junkyard dog, and Tyler Friday as well. Ohio State swarms them yet again. Say they can rush the passer, especially if you pay a lot of attention to number 2. Spires' punt will bounce into the end zone. What a start for this.
I think if they win at Arizona State the way they played in a Pac-12 championship, they would have been the 4th team.
Fields rolls out, delivers a low bounced throw. And now short throw and catch by Wilson, a true freshman. 3rd and 2, played to do the false clout, then take a look at the sidelines, and here's the chess match.
Ryan Day and Brent Venables both adjusting late. Isaiah Simmons moving around here.
They're expecting an interior run. Instead, it's Dobbins around the corner and into the secondary. Off and running again. Dobbins finally tripped up inside the 10 by Tanner Muse, but the Buckeyes threatening.
A nice job of kicking out on Simmons, and that's exactly where J.K. Dobbins ended up finding that crease in the defense. Again, if you've not seen Dobbins play a lot, he looks like a bowling ball.
Dobbins running right, makes a cut, and is spun down.
Very successfully, really controlling the line of scrimmage.
And Clemson force another red zone chip shot field goal attempt. Crowd the line, try to come after Fields, but he loops the throw, diving catch, touchdown, Dobbins! And the Buckeyes are flexing and stretching the lead.
The linebackers don't run with him. The defensive end this time, Foster, is trying to stay with him. He's the only one that recognized that he was slipping out. Isaiah Simmons, 11, probably needs to be on Dobbins because that is a mismatch. And they might take a peek at that before they kick this extra point. He reaches out, lays out, but let's watch the ball to see where that football hits. Yeah, definitely going to take a peek at it.
After further review, the pass was incomplete. Therefore, it's 4th down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Significant.
59 times, but this will be the 2nd time tonight. They've gotten close and had to settle for 3. By the way,
he is a big man. I can't wait to watch that one.
Yeah, be fun. I'll meet you there.
Yes, sir.
So Clemson's defense has had a couple of stops in the red zone, or else this would be apparently will not be able to return tonight. They flip it short to Ross. Ross on a crossing route will be wrestled down for a 5.
Ross has been moving around quite a bit, but they've had to replace Higgins with Ross back into the boundary.
And Trevor takes off again.
And very aggressive Ohio State defense.
2 tight end look on 3rd and 2. And Etienne works hard. He's not going to get there. He's stopped short of the 1st down. Pete Werner came up 3 and outs. Does it cross his mind to fake it to try to spark his team? It's what Ryan Day had to do when they were down against Wisconsin. Said they booted away. Talking about a team that averaged 3 punts per game. Spires busy early. That's a heck of a punt, though. Ohio State already more yards in this game than they had the last time these teams played in this field in the semifinals. 31-0 shutout. They had just 2:15.
Interference, defense number 8. The penalty will place the ball at the spot of the foul and includes an automatic 1st down.
Up at the top of your screen on that quick slant, you see him grab with the right hand, grabbed onto the jersey, and that's where that first drive that they had.
Master Teague, redshirt freshman from Tennessee, spells Dobbins, but it's a keeper for Fields. Is wrestled down for a loss by approach on both sides from Ohio State. Fields takes a shot downfield, and a leaping catch made by Austin Mack on the sidelines. Went up over the
great last 2 or 3 games for this Buckeye offense. What a block.
Terrell, they got 24 yards that time, and now Fields keeps it and gains 3.
Terrell
happened so far tonight. On 2nd down, a throw and a catch short of the 1st down is Jeremy.
Thinking and saying the same thing as far as we're used to seeing them dictate things, and because of the way Ohio State's been calling plays. Look at that.
Wow. A sneaky sneak. Fields came up, looked like he was going to set the protection. These
defense looking, so they catch him napping with that quick snap and the quarterback sneak. That was taught to look over. Ryan Day knows that, and that's exactly why he went with that delayed snap and quick call then after.
That time Dobbins run.
That time Ryan Day able to win that chess match.
Behind the 6 on second down. Fields is pressured, escapes, and takes off. Has green grass and will slide down. Big gain down inside the 25.
Down right there, but he keeps it alive and makes a big play.
End zone throw, Hill broken up. Tigers defense nowhere near an elite quarterback or an elite running back so far this season. They are facing both tonight. Teague to the left and lowers the shoulder, gains about 2.
Trying to get players off the field, they can't do it.
They didn't, and now Teague barrels ahead, and the flag is down because they couldn't get the 12th man off the field.
12 players on the field when the ball is snapped. 5-yard penalty. Replay third down.
How often have you seen Venables
Never
outcoached in a big game?
Not since in Davos. You can see he's frustrated.
It's still Teague in for Dobbins.
Justin Fields looks over to Ryan Day, gets the play, and Clemson looks over to Brent Venables to get the adjustment.
Teague, first down, knocked down at the 10.
What they did there, led by the center.
Myers, the cerebral sophomore, bookended by a couple of veteran guards, Jonah Jackson and Wyatt Davis.
Offense.
So 1st and 15 after the penalty. Fields from the pocket has good protection, looking end zone, lost it for Mack. Did he get it? No. Out of bounds. Returns to the game and 2nd and 15. Tigers bring pressure. It's a screen. Dobbins bobbled it, had a blocker and plenty of yards in front of him. Couldn't come up with it. Wow. There have been touchdowns tonight. The first one for sure would have been. So 3rd and 15. Well protected. Fields looks for the end zone again. That one, no chance. Way too high for Ben. Bill tries to make it 3 for 3. This from 33, dead center. And the kick is perfect. Another long. The only thing that you'd be concerned if you're an Ohio State fan is the lead is not bigger because of the 3 red zone field goals. But the deep. You fake it to Etienne and Lawrence. Miscommunication. Ross.
The offensive line trying to deal with Chase Young and this aggressive defense.
Etienne on the pitch. Quick burst. Ohio State. And Lawrence will keep it and makes a man miss, takes a big shot. You got to pay a price in a playoff game. They move responsibility.
Sitting there in center field.
Play action on first down. Lawrence rolling, surveying, flips it to Etienne, who spins for first down yardage. Just 21 yards on his 5 rushing attempts. 11 yards on that catch. Ball at midfield. Clemson desperate to dent the scoreboard here. Another keeper. Lawrence held up briefly, but shows the strength.
Number for the defense to account for.
He's run it 7 times. Dixon is the back, but Lawrence wanted to flip it to him. Well covered. Nobody open there. Tyler Friday with the 5 minutes to go in the half. Ohio State showing some pressure. Now they bail. Lawrence hit anyway. Sean Wade off the corner, and Lawrence is still down.
And Lawrence, I mean, Wade's going full speed into Trevor Lawrence there on that sack.
And then Chase Young got there late and grabbed the quarterback around the neck. He was twisted in an awkward position.
Number 24 of the defense is charged with targeting. The penalty is 15 yards for the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
It has been a hero. Big part of keeping this winning streak alive. The heroics against Syracuse last year. Hands. Certainly great news that Lawrence is able to return. Looking to throw here on second down. Lost it downfield for Ross, who can't come up with it. And now a flag, 2 over.
15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So it's guys like Etienne. Quick penetration. Clemson offensive line is not used to being swarmed and dominated like this. Lawrence still has the ball. Scrambles, now looks to run. And long strides will carry.
He's third and short.
Pitch to Etienne. Can he get the edge? No, he's turned back, but does well and scores. Standing up. That was up.
Zone for the touchdown.
They beat a very good safety in Fuller and then just ran through about 5 scarlet jerseys. Etienne.
Pass interference by Reed.
So the 75-yard, 10-play drive has cut the Ohio State lead to 9. And the defense kind of relaxed, thinking that Fuller was going to grab him, and he didn't. And now Dobbins, who's had 2 long runs and has become. Suddenly there's some energy on the Tigers sideline. They're jumping around, waving the towels. Their crowd, after a subdued first half, up and involved. Fields looking to throw on 2nd and 10. Backpedals, has space, and now delivers on the sideline, and the catch is made by Wilson. The
eventually finds Wilson for positive yards.
And now Dobbins hit in the backfield and dropped. They can't convert on 3rd and 2. The Tigers, freshman Tyler Davis. Clemson peels back. It's a line drive kick. And Rogers retreats to the 15. And the coverage team flies down there. That's a lot. The winners of 28 in a row, not about to fold their tents. Lawrence from the pocket delivers a low throw, incomplete.
Is in for Sean Wade. It's a matchup that I know Clemson's going to want to try to revisit.
Lawrence gets it away just in time, but throws it up for grabs, and it's broken up by Damon Arnett. Did the play, and his pressure creates a 3rd and 10. Lawrence delivers a strike. Ross makes the catch. They move to 6 across the 30.
That put it right on the money.
16-yard gain on a crucial 3rd and 10. Now from the pocket, Lawrence took a peek downfield and now tries to find Overton on the sidelines. Incomplete. Today, Big Ten 3-0 in bowls at the moment. Lawrence took a peek downfield, had a lot of room, and breaks a tackle, and is still running. Lawrence in a foot race. Will they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers! Wow! A game-changing play.
And it opened up.
Talk about a frustrating first half. Kirk throwing them. Lawrence will be the pivotal moment tonight. Certainly change momentum. Now the Tiger bench really up, jumping around, the crowd making noise. Momentum has been seized. And the folks in orange and white. You don't get it. Dobbins has not returned to the game. It's still Teague. They fake it to him, and Fields, with that aggressive approach from Day, looking to throw, delivers over the middle into traffic. Couldn't find KJ Hill. Give Clemson some time to work with here. And they're going to run it with Teague right into traffic. Clemson, of course, can't stop the clock. So there's about a 10-second difference between play clock and game clock.
There's aggressive and then there's crazy, right? I mean, Ryan Day's been aggressive the entire first half. With Clemson out of time.
Chrisman, they came after him. He gets the punt away, and with no returner back there, it'll just bounce and be down at the 23-yard line with 4 seconds.
He's undefeated as a quarterback. He's a winner.
Hasn't lost a game since November.
Which really tells you how the game changed late in that first half.
J.K. Dobbins had a couple of long runs, but also had a couple of dropped passes. With that ankle problem at the end of the half, we'll keep a close eye on that. Let's take another look at the after Lawrence and company back in business from the 25. And looking to throw in first down, zips it across the middle into traffic. Flags down immediately. They try to get the ball.
Defense number 3.
Buckeye defenders
Penalty will place the ball.
probably thought, hey, we'd
Effective.
Higgins with a touchdown catch in his last 4 postseason games. And now it's Etienne busting loose. Quick burst.
Get him out on the edge.
And Lawrence loops his sidelines. Higgins couldn't come up with it.
Reed is in again for Shaun Wade.
3rd and 3. Higgins working against Okudah. A couple of future first rounders, but that time Higgins back in the game. His back hitting the lower leg of Lawrence. Spires with the punt, tries to knock it dead, and they are able to keep it out of the end zone. A beautiful kick.
Talked about Amir Reep is going to have to fill in. Ryan Nate said we have a lot of confidence in him. He's played a lot. He's going to have to play some more.
Fields throwing from his end zone, completes the pass to
Master Teague now steps in.
Teague, a freshman from Tennessee, averaged more than 6 per carry this season. He's no slouch, but he's no JK.
More of a physical runner.
Nothing there on first.
Here's Dobbins.
Fields sets up, delivers a strike to Hill, and makes a sliding catch out near the 40.
Where Fields throws him open into the hole in the zone.
22-yard pickup, and now looking to throw again on first down. It's a sideline route, and Olave goes up to the locker room, and Teague filling in for him, gets the handoff, and is going to be, well, wrestled down after a very hard play call and challenge for Ryan Day. Let's see if they do continue to throw the ball, and they'll run Fields. It's a power
plays and get separation to help Fields out.
KJ Hill comes in motion, was slot left. They've looked to him 8 times tonight, targeted 8 times already. Fields trying to escape, and he can't get away. Thought he had some green grass, but Tyler tried to do what he does very well, which is knock the ball dead and pin Clemson back. It's high with backspin. Rodgers lets it go, and Ohio State turned to execute perfectly as Olave gets down. Lawrence from deep in his end zone takes a deep shot downfield, looking for Ross. Okudah, no way. Tough to beat number. He came to the sidelines. Lawrence is rolling on 2nd down, delivers a shot in the flat, and Higgins tries to muscle his way to a first down. First down there, so the Tigers some breathing room. Another short throw and catch, and Higgins this time will be 50% throwing, 11 for 23 for a guy who's close to 70% on the season. Here's another run, and he has taken some shots tonight. He spun back into traffic, no fumble. He was down beforehand. State good field position. From the pocket, Lawrence has protection, looking downfield, trying to get it to Amari Rodgers. Close coverage by Rick. Wilson standing at his 45. Buckeyes come after it, and they knock the punter down. Now we'll see if it's a 5 or a 15-yard penalty. If it's the 5-yarder, it wouldn't be a first down, but if it's another Ohio State personal
foul, roughing the kicker, defense in the
other drive alive.
The Fields has to wait. Justin Ross, by the way, back in the game, and this is Dixon spinning free. Cut it back, and a productive game.
Okudah is out. We'll see how long he is out. Looked really almost like he was cramping.
So it's Cameron Brown-Kirk on T. Higgins on the far side of the formation. Ross split wide left. Look left, flip back in traffic. Etienne, who slips the tackle. Etienne into the secondary, knifing to the end zone. Tigers take the lead. Not a big impact as a runner tonight, but as a receiver here in this field against UCF in last year's Fiesta Bowl, when many believe that the Joe Burrow legend was that situation. He slumped to the turf and headed to the locker room and has come back looking like a new man. Ohio State down for the first time tonight. They fake it to Dobbins. Fields, a long throw, sidelines, almost intercepted. Decided to go along with the coach's request. High school quarterback, tremendous athlete.
Sometimes they bring this corner blitz here. I think Ohio State's sensing that. Venables loves to bring the corner off the boundary. We've not seen that in the last 3 or 4 possessions. And until they get a first down, it's hard to create that tempo.
Dobbins testing that ankle, runs left, lowers his head.
Line in the quarterback.
Buckeyes need 8.
See a late adjustment on both sides.
Here comes the pressure. Fields. He'll be swarmed and sacked. Balin Spector. Ohio State, last 4 possessions, 4 punts. 3 and outs. Rodgers slipped to tackle. Did he do so again? No, he'll be dragged down. So the Tigers now trying to build on the lead. They give it to the touchdown scorer, Etienne, who runs sideways, but Browning. Buckeyes' best DB, Jeff Okudah, is back in the game now.
Right there, backing out.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence gets away from the pressure from it, but he'll be dropped. Davon Hamilton, the man teammates, but he moves quick.
310 pounds out of Pickerington, Ohio.
Now Young hoping to make his first impact play, knocking down the quarterback in that 3-point stance on 3rd and 19. Lawrence. Young was getting close, and the pass is complete and fumbled. And the Buckeyes pick it up. And barreling into the end zone is Jordan Fuller. They called it a catch and a fumble and a scoop and score.
Possession, Okudah, tight coverage.
Ooh, I don't know.
Boy, he's holding on to that football. He has possession of that ball. That's a catch.
On the field with a catch, a fumble in return for a touchdown. The previous play is under review.
I think he had it long enough. I agree. And Okudah getting that long arm out there. That's why he's frustrated. He didn't win the Thorpe Award. He felt he was the best defensive back in the country this year.
Review. The pass is ruled as incomplete. Therefore, it will be 4th and 19 at the 20-yard line.
They agree with you. And I bet you they don't come after this punt. A rough Spires the last time. They peel back, and Wilson will have a go. No fair catch, and dances around a short return. Kind of advise them to make the most of their opportunity. It's a run all the way, and Fields will fall forward for about 3. Freshman linebacker is in the game. And Fields steps up, downfield shot, loop ball, and Olave could not fight back through Darian Kendrick. Ohio State fans, after failing on their last 5 third downs, they need 8 here.
Where's the pressure coming from?
It's picked up, and Fields delivers, intercepted. Simmons dancing down the sidelines, made the key. This is the 2nd pick of the season for Fields, and it sets up Clemson, and now Joseph. And suddenly it's the Ohio State defense that feels like it's on the ropes right now. Clemson spent most of the first half in that position. Tigers trying to stretch the lead here. And Lawrence keeping all the way. Makes a little inside move and then gets the...
By then, Trevor Lawrence was able to just get outside of Chase Young, who lost contain there.
And Lawrence, who had the big 67-yard touchdown run, is approaching 100 yards on the ground tonight. 86. They fake it to Dixon. They flip it short. Higgins in traffic is hit immediately and dropped for a loss after
play where he's got the threat to make a read and make the throw or pull it down and take off and go. Dabo Swinney wants to call a timeout. It's just one safety back deep.
And they bring pressure. They get him. Baron Browning from the linebacker to their impressive total. Wilson waiting the punt as Spires rolls out and kicks it rugby style. And it's a dangerous play. The freshman fielding it on the hop.
They kind of off and running.
Had he would have made the first down.
He would have had a shot.
So Fields needs a spark here. Finds Mack in the flat.
Soft coverage, an easy read and throw for Fields. But here comes that tempo.
So Fields has to regroup after just his 2nd interception of the season. Finds KJ Hill. The other interception.
You be able to do that. You know, Ryan Day, we go back to that chess match with Ryan Day and Brent Venables. He's calling the plays.
Dobbins running right, makes a cut, runs out of a tackle.
Backs in the country.
Pump fake for Fields, who wanted to look downfield, checks it down to Hill, who is going to step out of bounds short of the marker by about.
And they have had pressure dealing with these third downs. All these guys are in play on who's coming and who's dropping.
Fields and a whistle before the snap. And a false start will back him up. So this will be.
See him pointing right now. He and Justin Fields trying to get on the same page on these third downs. He's ultimately affecting the protection, which way to slide, who they try to account for. It's very challenging when Clemson shows blitz one way. Sometimes they come, sometimes they drop and come from the other direction. We sat down with him the other day, and he said, man, it's like preparing for a final because there's just so much to prepare for.
If they disagree, the quarterback gets his say in the correct protection, by the way. They're showing blitz right up the A-gap.
Right here, Simmons on one side there.
Instead, they peel back, and Fields has time. And surveys and dumps it down to Dobbins, who makes the catch and spotted out at the 43. Finally, they convert on third down. There's been a drought. Fields looking to throw on first down. Here comes the blitz. They can't get him to the ground yet, but then he's throw it out of bounds. Instead, it's a 5-yard loss. And they come after him again. From the pocket, trying to escape, looking to launch, fires sideline. Nice hands catch made by.
He's able to make that catch.
After the first down, they're playing with Temple. Long throw to Mack, who cuts back, takes his shot, and knocked down for 9. 2nd and 1. It's Dobbins, who cuts it back and plows for a first down.
A little bit of that downhill play.
On first down, they dump it down to Dobbins. Dobbins against Simmons, who's just able to again.
Well, he's leaving it out on the field tonight.
Teague in the game on 2nd and 4. Fake run, looking to throw. No one was open. The Tigers were not fighting.
Much rest, right? Limping over there. You got to come back in on a big down.
Instead of digging deep on both sides. And it's Dobbins trying to push forward on hesitating. And on 4th down, Fields again tries to bait the defense. Throws end zone. Touchdown, Olave! And OSU reclaims the lead. Clemson, so a hasty decision there to go for it on 4th down. You tell me Day can spot that mismatch right there and make that call on a 4th and 1. They didn't go for 2.
Surprising.
The PAT to keep the lead at 2. Don't know the reasoning behind that for Ryan Day. And the kickoff is hammered out of the back of the end zone. Again, the first time in his career tonight he's had to take snaps as a quarterback behind in the second half. And again, he takes off. Almost another huge play.
And he's a capable runner, as you've seen tonight. 14 rushes at 94 yards.
Maybe better than capable. Here he is. Did you think that Lawrence would have more than double? Added about 15 pounds of muscle, much stronger this year to take hits like that. Look at it throw, fires across the middle. Okudah broke it up. Got that left arm. It's up 3rd and 9.
Chase Young way out here.
They bring late pressure, completion to Ross, but they swarm him. He stopped with aggressive approach after that critical roughing the punter penalty. Prolonged the drive that ended up in a Clemson touchdown. They don't come after it this time. And Spires rolls and kicks his rugby punt. Line drive, so they've used that a couple of times now. Very effective. It's going to roll dead. Now Ohio State just trying to avoid a mistake, work on the clock, add the lead if they can. But you wonder whether the aggressive approach will continue. They roll, they try to find the tight end, but over.
Against an eligible receiver, number 12, the defense. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Includes an automatic first down.
On the inside.
Dobbins worms his way, powers his way, muscles his
middle, and a good push for the first down.
They fake it to Dobbins. Fields has to elude the rush and can't. And he'll take a huge loss on first down. Now Fields looking to take a downfield shot. Olave broke the route off, and it's intercepted by Kendrick. Flags are down as Kendrick weaves his way for a return into Ohio State territory. Still running, and now steps out at the 31. Now we'll check the flag on the far side of the field.
He grabbed a hold of...
Holding against an eligible receiver, number 1 of the defense. 10-yard penalty for previous spot.
I've seen Ohio State penalties be important for Clemson. Now a couple of Tigers penalties on this. Dobbins slipped as he made the cut. Dimes forward for a couple.
They're coming again with pressure. Wallace has had success getting in.
KJ Hill comes back in motion. They bring the pressure. Fields fires near side, going up and making the catch is Garrett Wilson, and the freshman. And trying to sneak it is Fields. They're going to spot him right near the 41. Buckeyes signaling. Buckeyes have been able to move it 30 yards so far, take almost 3 minutes off the clock. Dobbins cuts back into the middle, and he's dropped by Tanner Muse for a gain
Quite a bit.
Fields fires, catch made, Mack first down. They'll keep the drive alive. Tremendous physical and mental toughness tonight. First down. Dobbins cuts it back. Dobbins just tripped up by. Still a 6-yard gain on first down, though. Buckeyes can snap it this time about the 5-minute mark. Dobbins again trying to get wide and cutting it back for a loss of 1. Fields, bubble screen. Mack makes the catch, will not make the yardage. Chad Smith knocked out. Is it going to be a fake? He runs up like he's going to take the snap under center. Remember the pass that he threw against Wisconsin? And just trying to bait the Tigers into jumping off side here. That was exciting for a second.
It was. He sold it with.
Let's see if Crispin can execute perfectly again and give the Tigers a very long field to try to drive for a potential go-ahead field goal. Hit very high with backspin. The coverage team trots down there, and it actually bounced off a Clemson Tiger line, but just needing a field goal to take the lead. And it's Ross on a slant, and he muscles for a first down across the 15.
Yeah, that's tight coverage from Ohio State.
Lawrence again takes off, takes a shot, makes another first. Team that's been so dominant. They've delivered first and second round knockouts under serious duress. They fake it to Etienne. Lawrence steps up and delivers a strike across the middle. And it's Amari Rogers who's still running. And he's down inside. Yards on his first catch tonight. They're already in fringe field goal range. And Lawrence, thought one, dumps it over the middle. Etienne in space. Etienne to the 10. Reads. Touchdown Tigers! Not something they normally have to do, trying to build the lead to 6 inside of a minute 50. 94-yard touchdown drive on 4 plays. Empty backfield. Lawrence flushed, chased, fires to the end zone. Catch made by Higgins. Position to perhaps claim a victory and set themselves up for a championship game spot. And they'll have to begin from the 25-yard line, needing 7. Pressure, backpedals, flips it to Dobbins, who's got a block. Dobbins tracked down to the.
An aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears and bringing those backers.
This time they don't blitz, and Dobbins takes the easy money. Sideline, plenty of time.
Able to get out of bounds.
2nd and 1. Do they perhaps take it a downfield shot? They're thinking about it. The Fields across the middle of Hill, and the reliable senior makes the catch. Playing with tempo, they dump it down to Dobbins again, and he's open and scoots for a big first down. 36 seconds. That's all it's taken him to move to the Clemson 31.
And he's been able to get out of bounds, and they've been able to hold those 2 timeouts.
Fields, and he looked for Mack. Heavy contact on the sideline with Terrell, but the ball really dead. 3rd and 1. Fields still has it. They tackled Dobbins, who didn't have the football, and the quarterback Dobbins. 54 seconds as Fields pump fakes. Can he escape? Yes. And he'll slide down with that brace. They begun strength. The Buckeyes have been great up until tonight in the red zone. Urban Meyer looking on.
Looks like he's still coaching.
Second down, Fields scans downfield, fires to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nolan Turner. And the Tigers are not going to be dethroned tonight.